Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
You're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D., and we are live. That's right, this Wednesday, Wildin' Out Wednesday. What is up? We're live here on the #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the MSM Podcast Network. Super excited to be hanging out with y'all. I want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Have you woken up? Have you had your coffee yet? Let me know. I just want to say good morning to my Fin-Laws, my family, and just everybody around the land. We got a great show lined up for y'all today. Just so y'all know, y'all are hanging out, we got a special announcement, a huge announcement, one of the biggest announcements we've ever had at Miami Sports Music at 9:30 this morning Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so a little over an hour from now. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. I am super excited about it. If you all could please help me out with that, it's going to be a great, 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 great time. So 9:30 a.m., huge announcement. Make sure y'all get that because it's going to be good times. Good times. So I'm super excited about that. Hey, got a big show lined up for you today. But before we get into that, got to do a little housekeeping stuff and remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Can y'all go hit that like button for me, please? Go hit it. Go tap it. Whatever you got to do to it, go make it happen, Captain. Yes. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe. We're very close to 8,000 subscribers. We are very close to 8,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited about that. So please share with your friends. Hey, guys, go check out Miami Sports Music on YouTube. They're absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys go check them out. So make sure you guys go do that. Subscribe to the channel, share, hit the like button. Also, this morning, if you guys want to sign up, become a member to the family. Yeah, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and you ask for a seat at my table. Hey, come sign up. Become a member today. Let's go. There's plenty of seats at this table for you. You know how big I'm a big guy, but you know how big this table is? It's big enough for all of Dolphin Nation, all of Miami Heat Nation, all of Florida Panther Nation, all of Miami Hurricane. Just all the sports teams. Miami Marlins. It's got a seat for everybody. Okay? Except Spurs fans. I don't know if it has a seat for Spurs fans. I'm just saying. Yeah, I said it. We're going to talk a little Heat this morning. Hey, just so y'all know, if y'all want to donate to the channel, help the channel grow, YouTube Live Super Chat is a way to do that. It is the $ down at the bottom of the chat box. Want to remind y'all, if y'all want to donate, any amount helps, even if it's $1. So throwing it right. And let me tell you, we have a big 4 weeks coming up ahead of us. And there's actually a lot of stuff that we are trying to do and money cost with that. So if y'all donate to the channel, it goes a long way into helping the channel grow. We are going to do 26 over the next 4 weeks. We're going to do 26 live events. 20, is it 26? Oh, 16, sorry. But still, 16, 26, it doesn't matter. It's a big deal. And we're going to be in Kansas City, Florida, and New York over the next 4 weeks. So, yes, any amount you guys donate, it definitely goes to help putting it right back into the channel, okay? We also are going to have, if you guys want to donate, the other couple of ways you can do through PayPal, MSM Podcast Network, or you guys can also do Cash App, which is also MSM Podcast Network with the $ in front of it, okay? Just so y'all know, too, I'm super excited about our sponsor of the show, Tailgreeter. Tailgreeter.com is the best way for fans to experience, well, the awesomeness before the game. And sometimes if you're in South Florida, it might be the best experience because you might not get it on the field. But that's okay. Tailgate is a way for fans to express their love and passion for a team and city. Okay. I am super excited. Go download tailgreeter.com. Go download tailgreeter.com. And when you guys download it, use the promo code Miami Sports Music. Sign up to receive discounts and promos. Okay. So make sure you guys go do that. It's going to be awesome. Download it on your app or Google Play stores today. Just make sure you use the promo code Miami Sports Music. All right. Make sure you guys go do that. All right. Now that we got all that out the way, let's talk a little bit this morning, shall we? This morning, we got a great show lined up for you today. As you guys can see, episode 116. We're going to do an update and review of the 3 big-time 305 teams. We're actually going to save the Dolphins for last. So, hey, just bear with me this morning. We're going to get through this. And, yeah, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk pretty much about the Miami Heat, Florida Panthers, the Miami Marlins, a little bit of the Miami Hurricanes, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and let's just kind of start out with some baseball, all right? Because that's where we're going to start out this morning. Baseball season's pretty much over. The ALCS and the NLCS are live and effect, and they're in full swing, okay? But you know who's not there? Unfortunately, the Miami Marlins, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. I do want to remind people that they're on their way to the top. The last couple of years have been losing seasons for the Miami Marlins. But you know, hey, they're there. They finished 67-95. They didn't quite get to 100 losses, but I have to tell you, for a 95 loss team, they look pretty decent this year, the Miami Marlins. I was pretty impressed with them. What I'll also say is if you look at what is being done, here's the reality. The old ownership wanted nothing to do with putting a winner out on the field. And I think ownership goes such a long way. And then you have Derek Jeter. And Derek Jeter made this team totally different over the last couple of years. And I have to admit, I'm pretty excited to see the turnaround that the Miami Marlins have made in less than 2 years. And not only that, I think it has to do a lot with their farm system. So they finished 4th in the NL East this year, 67-95. And I got to be honest with you, I think they're going to do a complete turnaround next year. And part of that has to do with Derek Jeter's closing press conference this year, where he said that the Miami Marlins were going to be spenders in free agency. They have some amazing talent already on their roster. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is slowly becoming a huge superstar in Major League Baseball. And then you also, you have a lot of other young guys here on the pitching staff, so there were a lot of people that I have to say that they look really, really good. So we'll have to see what happens over the next 2 to 3 months. But I am excited once baseball season's over, free agency opens up. What will the Miami Marlins do? And personally, I think what they're going to end up doing is going out and spending money. Your top free agents this year in Major League Baseball are going to be Carlos Correa of the Houston Astros, Corey Seager of the LA Dodgers, Chris Bryant, who was formerly of the Chicago Cubs, and now they're San Francisco Giants, Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves, Trevor Story will probably be, in my opinion, the most sought-after free agent this year of any player. Marcus Semien of the Toronto Blue Jays, Max Scherzer, who, I don't know how good he'll be. Robbie Ray of Toronto, Kevin Gausman of San Francisco Giants, and Marcus Stroman of the Mets. You got some other guys in here: Nick Castellanos, Carlos Rendon, Michael Conforto. If any of these names don't ring a bell for you, don't worry about it. I don't know how big a lot of you guys are at baseball, but I have to tell you, if the Marlins go out and get 2 or 3 big-time free agents or even semi-free agents, the Marlins are going to be contenders next year. I don't know if they'll be quite contenders for a championship, but they're going to be contenders for a playoff spot. And I think they're going to be a good team next year. I predict the Marlins will make the playoffs next year. I'm confident in it. So we'll have to see what happens. But, you got to remember, baseball, one player in baseball can make a big difference. And when injuries happen, they hurt a team more than most sports. So we'll have to see what happens. That's my baseball talk. If you are in the chat box and you're a Marlins fan, put #Marlins chat, #Marlins chat, all one word. And if you have a question about the Marlins, I'd like to answer it for you. But we're going to go on to the next thing here. And we're going to talk a little upcoming stuff with the NBA. Let's go to some Miami Heat talk. Shout out to the Heat. I'm wearing my LeBron jersey today, and I'm rocking the hat. Actually, let me bring in my man real quick who wanted to chat a little bit. We'll actually talk finish a little bit of the baseball talk. Let me bring in Cameron. What's up, Cameron?
Hey, good morning. How you doing, man? I just saw your message, so jumped on here real quick for you.
No, real quick, man. I just finished the Marlins chat. Just wanted to know your thoughts about this past season with the Marlins, how you thought about it, and what you think the offseason is going to be. Because I predict that they're going to go out and spend some money in free agency, and it might just put them over the top to be a playoff contender.
You really got to take into account what happened with 2020 and the shortened season with the pandemic and everything, and most importantly, the halting of Major League Baseball season really took the Marlins master plan back a whole year, and the development of all their young, high draft picks that they've accrued over the past few years. I think last year was a disappointment after they had made the postseason in that shortened season. Albeit a surprise, and then taking the Cubs out in those 3 games up in Wrigley. But last year, I think they had a little bit higher expectations. They had some injuries earlier in the season to Starling Marte and Adam Duvall that really hampered them. They lost Pablo Lopez throughout most of the midseason. Pablo came back and made a start. So I think it was a culmination of a lot of things that really landmined their torpedo their season. Going into next season, I think they did a good job last season of getting Sanchez and Lewin Diaz quality at bats through August and September, and I hope to see those 2 guys starting next year. You got to figure out what to do with Jesus Aguilar, who was in the top 5 in the National League in home runs and RBIs. They've got a great pitching staff coming back with Alcantara and Rogers and Lopez.
They have a young pitching staff too.
Well, it's young, but it's really good. Sandy Alcantara took a next step in his development last year, and I would consider him a top 10 pitcher in the major leagues
right now.
Starting pitcher, yes. His stuff is that good, and he showed it through August and September. He was almost unhittable. And then Trevor Rogers, really, his development came out of nowhere, and through the first 2 months of the season, he was clearly the National League Rookie of the Year. And then, he had some personal issues, not him personally, but his family. His dad had COVID really bad. He took some time off, and then came back towards the end of the season and kind of never regained his form. But Trevor Rogers had an excellent season and is a solid, clear number 2 starting pitcher on the staff.
If he's a shell of anything he was in those first couple of weeks of him being called up, because I remember his first start, he had 5 innings pitched, but like 10 strikeouts in his first start ever. And I was like, this kid is good.
He was close to dominant, a left-hander as there was in the National League last year. And then, going to the position players, I think You got to be excited for Jazz Chisholm.
That kid is so fun, and for baseball, who has a problem with identity, he's somebody who can be a face of the Marlins and help the city, kind of get excited for baseball.
No, he's clearly the face of the franchise moving forward. He is marketable. He's affable. He plays the game hard. He's flashy. He's got a great swing that produces home runs. It's either, it's feast or famine with his swing. He's got speed. He steals bases. I think he was, I think since Hanley Ramirez, the first Marlins rookie with 20 home runs and 20 steals. So that's really exciting. I think you've got a real big question, Brian Anderson, and whether he returns or not. And if he returns, you put him back at third base, you stick him in the outfield. But it's clear that they need more production out of third base. So to your point that you said earlier about this team spending, I would expect them to make
I think one or two big free agents are going to come.
Well, I don't know. Like, you tell me who you think big is.
I mean, Chris Bryant.
I think they make a good offer to Chris Bryant. I don't think Chris Bryant comes here. I would love to see it.
As somebody's calling Cameron, tell them you're on the phone with somebody.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with somebody.
I mean, look, here's a reality, right? Clock blockers. Here's a reality. The Marlins, Jeter in his post-game season press conference said, we're going to be spenders. We're going to go on and what owner and GM does that?
So go back to that press conference and read his fine print and what he said. He didn't specifically say they're going to be spenders. He said they're going to be in the conversations. So that tells me that they're going to be judicious with their spending. I think they make fair offers to Chris Bryant and maybe a second-tier third baseman that produces, someone like Donaldson. Suarez, I think, it could be in the mix. I would expect them to look at another starting pitcher because their starting pitching, we mentioned 3 starting pitchers that are solid. Their 4th and 5th starting pitcher positions are up in the air.
Kevin Gausman's going to be available. I think he'll be cheap, and he won't be that much in free agency, and he can be a good 3, 4, or 5 pitcher.
I would steer clear from Kevin Gausman. He had his year was great last year, but his history and his peripherals aren't good.
Buddy, I live up here in Baltimore. There's a reason that it's not good. It was in Baltimore, okay?
Well, I think, it's hard for – I don't think Kevin Gausman leaves San Francisco. That's number one. Number two, a left-hander who I think they would target is the kid who started for Boston last night, Rodriguez.
Oh, right. Yep. Another former Oriole.
Yeah, so he's a free agent, and he'll be looking for a payday, and he's exactly the type of pitcher that the Marlins historically have looked at. A second-tier, strong, upside type guy that they could get for maybe $8 to $10 million a year for 3 years. I think that's the target for someone like that. But I think the biggest opportunity for the Marlins and Jeter is the catcher position. And personally, I would love to see them, trade some of that depth, the starting pitcher depth that they have in the minors and make an offer to the Cubs for Contreras.
He's there. He's there, and he's available. All right, final thing, because I want to get into some Miami Heat talk before you get out of here.
Yeah.
What do you think the Marlins do this offseason? Like, what's your plan? And with those side question with that, they make any sort of changes, are they an 80-win, 90-win team next year?
They should have been an 85, 86 team win last year. I think injuries really screwed them. You know what they did really well, and Kim Ng doesn't get enough credit for, is shoring up the bullpen.
She's one of the best GMs in all of sports. She's amazing.
Absolutely, and she kind of inherited a mess a little bit. But moving forward, she's got to put her stamp on this team, and I think Jeter's going to allow her to do that. She did an excellent job of putting together a bullpen that was, I think, from 24th in the majors to 8th in the majors in team ERA, bullpen ERA. So they did a good job with that, and she made some changes. Got rid of Yimi Garcia, moved Floro, found Bender. So I think adding a piece here or there to that bullpen, I think, will make it even stronger. But I think, as I said, catcher and third baseman and a fourth or fifth starter, I think, are the three priorities in that order.
All right, let's move on to the Miami Heat. So the Miami Heat NBA season just started. A lot of changes have happened across the land, Western Conference and Eastern Conference. But let's stick down in South Beach and let's talk about the Miami Heat. Their roster consists of Bam, Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Dedmon, Marcus Garrett, Udonis Haslem still playing. Like, is that man ever going to retire? Is he ever going to retire? Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin, one of the Morris brothers, Markieff, KZ Akpala, Victor Oladipo, which I was very surprised he did come back, Duncan Robinson, Marcus Struss, PJ Tucker, Gabe Vincent, and Omar Yurtseven. Is this team? I mean, top five, they look like a playoff contender. Depth, not so much.
No, I'll contend that the depth is much stronger than it was last year. Caleb Martin, Tucker, and listen, Strus is coming on, and he's going to provide a lot of bench minutes too. Dwayne Dedmon has proved himself to be one of the better backups. So Caleb Martin, Tucker, and Morris is the other. Those are three players, solid bench contributors who play defense and score, but more importantly, play defense that this team did not have last year. And that's a vast improvement over last year's roster.
I mean, look, here's the reality. You go look up and down NBA rosters right now. You go look at the defending champions Milwaukee Bucks. Their roster didn't turn over much. They didn't lose. I don't think they lost anybody, really. And so
they lost Tucker. Tucker came to the Heat from Milwaukee.
Yeah,
and he played key minutes. He was a defensive stopper. In fact, he started 2 of the 5 or 6 games in the NBA Finals.
All right, let's go. Are the Heat better than the Atlanta Hawks?
Yes.
Are the Heat better than the Celtics?
Yes.
Are the Heat better than the up-and-coming Charlotte Hornets?
Definitely.
Knicks?
Without a doubt.
And I really don't know if anybody else in the Eastern Conference. The Nets.
So the Nets, the Bucks, and I'll throw a wild card team out there that's going to surprise a lot of people. That's Chicago Bulls.
Really?
Yeah, the Chicago Bulls did more to add. Not only personnel, but Billy Donovan is a coach, and he has players that play his scheme. Lonzo Ball is their point guard.
I was very surprised he went to Chicago, and Chicago gave him ridiculous money to come to Chicago. That's why he went there.
Well, look who they surrounded him with, too. You got players that play his tempo game. You got Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Are you kidding me? They are going to score points. They are going to score points, and they're going to score more points. And they're going to push the ball. Then you've got probably the most underrated scoring center in the NBA, in Vukovic, who came from the Magic, playing on that team. The Bulls are going to surprise a lot of people.
All right, so real quick, because I want to get into a little bit of Panthers chat. What do you think the Heat do this year? Like, where are they on the Eastern Conference side, and can they make a run at this thing as the roster stands right now?
I think, barring injuries, which will happen, but let's say, everybody's injury-free going through the season. They're a top 4 Eastern Conference team that challenges for the Eastern Conference title.
Can they beat the Lakers?
I don't see the Lakers as the best team in the West. So I think the Suns are the best team in the West.
Devin Booker.
I'm interested to see. Really interested to see how much ball is available for Westbrook and LeBron and Davis and everybody that they have there in the Lakers.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've never seen a team as stacked as the Lakers. I really haven't. Like that.
And you've never seen a team as
even more so than when LeBron was down in South Beach. Like, there's no way. Like, that team is crazy.
You never seen a team as old as they are either.
Yeah, but come on, man. There's 8 2008 gold medal USA basketball players on that team, 7 or 8.
It's 2021, brother.
I got you, my guy. I'm just saying.
Father Time catches up to some of these cats sometimes.
Bro, let me know when it happens for LeBron, please, because he has not. Like that man still is top 5 in the NBA.
Hey, you know what? Father Time's taking away his hairline, that's for sure.
That thing, it was gone 10, 15 years ago, bro. All right, let's get into a little bit of Panthers talk. So, the Florida Panthers obviously had a disappointing end to their season last year. But, look, here's a reality. I think they might be the best team in the Eastern Conference right now for them, in the Eastern Division or the Atlantic Division. They're definitely the best in the Atlantic Division. And I don't know a team that I think they can go back. I think they can go to the finals.
No, they're definitely a finals contender if they stay healthy, and the biggest asset that the Panthers possess is Coach Q and his history and experience of taking teams to the Stanley Cup. So they've got all the right pieces in place. They've got strong defensemen. They've got scoring defensemen. They've got centers. They've got they're probably 3 lines deep that are as good as any number 1 line in the NHL.
And they have people that, they have Lundell, who won a Stanley Cup. They have Thornton, and I want to see Spencer Knight step up big this year too.
I do too. He's a young player that's is exciting and he's got a great future. I think Thornton's as old as I am, and he's still skating. That guy's been around forever.
I mean, San Jose Sharks, Joe Thornton. I just remember him for years playing with San Jose and being, 5. Being one of the top players in all of the NHL. And I am excited that he's down here in South Beach. Look, here's the reality. I don't. When it comes to the players from NHL, I'm not as well versed as I am maybe more in the NBA or Major League Baseball. But what I do know is that the Panthers, they're going to be a fun team to watch this year. And
they are an exciting team, man, right? Yeah. So I hope they get more people out there to whatever they're calling it. It was BB&T Center out here in Sunrise, which I'm actually in right now. They're exciting, man, and they're a fun team to watch. And as the season goes, as Miami front runner fans are, I'm sure that place will fill up.
All right, last thing I want to talk about, Miami Hurricanes football. What's up, man? Can you just explain to me, because Manny Diaz was supposed to be the answer. He obviously is not. They're already calling for his head, rightfully so. I mean, what is it going to take for the Hurricanes to get back to that early 2000s dominant of college football, the mecca of college football? And right now, nothing looks promising for them. Nothing.
So the sad reality, and I'll lump in all of us Dolphin fans too. Sean Taylor ain't coming back. Those teams are in history for a reason. They're not going to replicate that, and the Dolphins are never going to replicate the 72 team either. And my point is that the league has changed. The evolution of the leagues, both the NCAA and NFL, have changed. And so to answer your question, for me, until the Miami Hurricanes can recruit and keep their homegrown talent, and it has more to do with the administration and who's running the university than anything else. I think, you just got to stop the amount of talent leaving South Florida, Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach.
I feel like anytime I watch a college football game, they're like, oh, yeah, this player's from Miami. Oh, this player's from South Florida area.
Right.
Like, why are people coming into our territory and cherry picking the best players in the country? And the Miami Heat, by the way, are unranked, don't look good, haven't looked good in a while.
They can't keep the talent home, and they don't recruit at home. They don't have the relationships anymore with the high school coaches and the football programs down there in Dade County and in Broward. There's former coaches that have matriculated throughout the country, especially the second level D1 teams like Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Louisville, Cincinnati.
A lot of people don't remember Lamar Jackson, good old Miami boy. No reason he shouldn't have been a Miami Hurricane. None.
Well, no. Listen, he went to Louisville, and he was a product of Boynton Beach, and again, that's a really good example of somebody who never should have left South Florida.
So where do the Hurricanes go from here? Like, what's up with Diaz? Is Diaz as good as gone at the end of the season?
No, listen, I think Diaz is a decent coach. He's just in over his head, and he's going down that drain pretty quick. And it's unfortunate because I like him, and I think he's a good coach, but I think the program's just too much for him as a head coach, at least right now.
So you say that we retain Manny Diaz.
I don't think there's any retainment. I think that he never should have been handed that position in the first place.
Well, I'm confused. Should he have the job or shouldn't he have the job, Cameron?
He's not a head coach. All right. So, is Manny Diaz going to take a step back after being a head coach? Hell no.
No.
Who would? Okay. So why would he come back? Why would he
you think he's gone then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's what I was looking for. So is there any names that you could think of that are going to want to come here? Because Ed Oregon, he's leaving LSU, right?
Listen, you don't want that headache, number one, because there's a lot of reasons why Ed is leaving LSU, and none of them are good. So, number one, and first and foremost, he never should have been allowed to leave FIU, is Mario Cristobal, right? And right now, like, if I were Mario Cristobal, there's no way I'm coming back to Miami because of the facilities and the amount of money and capital that get funneled into the University of Oregon. Not only in the sports programs, but that community supports that program like very few around the country. He is winning, he is recruiting, and he is bringing South Florida kids out to Oregon. It's a great place to play ball. Like I said, the facilities, there's none better in the whole country. And it would take more salary than I think the Hurricane administration is comfortable in paying somebody to bring him back to South Florida.
So you're telling me it's going to be a while before we see the Hurricanes back on the opposite in the top 25 of college football on a consistent basis?
Listen, I'll never say that, but you know who I would love to see as the next coach of the Hurricanes? Ed Reed.
Ed Reed, boy. Woo! I wouldn't be mad at that. I would not be mad at that.
And you know why? Because he has the relationships in Dade and Broward. He's respected by the coaches. He's respected by the administration. And he's got the pedigree of playing on those great teams.
Let me ask you something real quick as a side note. Deion Sanders is the coach of Jackson State University, an HBCU down in the South, and he is doing something to that program that any of the HBCU schools have never seen. I don't know if he leaves that program to go. I'm not saying he would ever come to us, but look, the reality is FSU eventually be like, hey, here's a blank check. Do you think he ever leaves that, or do you think he tries to make a statement within college football for the HBCU schools?
Where did he go to college?
He went to FSU.
There you go.
And you think ultimately he'll end up there?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just telling you what I think he's doing right now in college football. I think he's changing college football right now. And I think that's a big deal.
I agree. I couldn't be happier for that university and the whole historically black college athletic environment. What he's doing to change young men's lives, but at the end of the day, I think
they announced real quick. They had less than 50 recruits 2 years ago come in for whatever, like a recruit weekend. They had over 200 of the top top 500 kids in the country come in for recruit weekend at Jackson State. You got 200 kids? That's crazy. So I'm telling you, I think he's making a statement, and I think the rest of college football needs to be put on notice that, like, I don't think he ever goes to a top program right now. I just don't see it. I think he has something there. I think, and that also gives me hope for former players like Ed Reed being able to come and coach. And I think we're going to start seeing a lot of former big time players start becoming head coaches at college football programs.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's still Jackson State. It's not Florida State. All right. It's the amount of money that these universities have are night and day comparing Jackson State to Florida State. And at the end of the day, if you're a 3, 4, 5-star recruit, you want to go to a school with the best opportunity to allow you to get into the NFL. And Florida State does that, and Jackson State does it to a much lesser degree. Secondly, Neon, his name is Neon Dion, right? Like, that guy needs and feeds off the big stage. He's doing what he's doing at Jackson State, not only for the university and the students, but also to build his resume. And I firmly believe that he will end up at Florida State very soon.
All right. Hey, man. Look, this was fun talking all this with you because let me tell you, it gets a little depressing talking about, 1-5 around here. We're going to get into some Dolphins football talk. Any final words because I know you got to go. Any final words for Dolphins football talk?
No, listen, forget about last week, right? The Jaguars game's done. Let's focus on winning this Sunday. As I mentioned on Sunday pregame, for me, it's all about continuing to develop Tua, and that's it. That's all I really care about. Like, Tua had a really good game Sunday. He made a couple mistakes. If you break down the all-22 film, and as I did yesterday, the offensive line really didn't do a horrible job. They didn't do a great job. They can improve as well. But Tua did an exceptional job of moving within the pocket, getting the ball out quick, and hitting his targets in route. So that's exactly what you want to see. I think, Eichenberg had a rough game because of the type of player he was against. Allen is long, lean, and fast, and Eichenberg is going to have his difficulties with those types of players. But he did a decent enough job where this team was in a position to win. And, like I said, that's all I care about is Tua's development.
Look, I'll say this. Look, the Atlanta game coming up, the best part of the Atlanta game is going to be East 32 Dolphins tailgate. Like, that will be
without a doubt
the best part of the game. And the reality is, if you guys want to go there, download the Tail Greeter Sports app, use the promo code Miami Sports Music, and then go to East 32 Dolphins tailgate to go hang out with Cam. But Cam, I'm not going to be with you. I'm going to be in Kansas City on Sunday at the NASCAR race. I am super excited about that. And it should be a lot of fun. We have a huge announcement starting at 9:30 that I think fans are going to love. At least Miami fans, Miami sport music fans, will love at 9:30. So I'm super excited about that.
Hey, I'm excited for this announcement at 9:30, and looking forward to a lot of great feedback when that announcement is made.
All right, man. Awesome. Well, I love you, brother. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Absolutely. Have a great day, Clock Blockers fam. Good to see you, and take care.
Be good. All right, this is Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. Now let's get into some football talk, shall we? Let's get into some Dolphin chat. Are y'all ready for some Dolphin chat? I know y'all are ready for some Dolphin chat. Let's get it up in here. Let's talk about the floor is yours. It's an open conversation. I want you guys to come on. You guys can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But the rest of the show is going to be for you all up until about 9:30 when I'm going to kick everybody off. And then I'm going to make a huge, probably one of the biggest announcements for Miami Sports Music. So stay on. I just put in the chat box, StreamYard, the link to StreamYard. Come on. While that is going on, I want to remind people, Saturday, November 6th, right? I believe it's November 6th. November 6th, Saturday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Bow Campers in Fort Lauderdale. Is going to be a great time. It's going to be the Saturday night meet and greet hosted by the Worldwide Dolphin Clubs. Mark NorCal Angelo, super excited that Mark NorCal, and then Scott Howell of the Atlanta Dolphin Club. Got the East and West Coast being represented. They've been doing this for a very, very long time. It's going to be awesome. If you guys have never done out-of-town fan club weekend, you have to. It is hands down one of the best events that you can do. There's going to be a huge live raffle where the money raised in that raffle is going to go directly to charity. They're going to be selling Dolphins gear, shirts, or raffling Dolphins gear, shirts, jerseys, autographed items, and much more. I will be live from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. with the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. It's going to be a good time. And then obviously the Honorable Solo D will also be there doing a live appearance, maybe even a live performance. Not sure yet, but definitely he'll be there hanging out with y'all. And then he'll have some DWA gear for sale there too. But just announced yesterday at this also will be Mark Duper doing a VIP autograph signing with Sinbad Sports. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Mark Duper will be there doing an autograph signing. It'll be a lot of fun. As you guys can obviously see in there, Atlanta Dolphin Club, Worldwide Dolphins, Miami Sports Music, and NorCal Dolphin Fan Club, along with Sinbad Sports, Mark Duper. If you guys want more information, go to SinbadSports.com. Go to SinbadSports.com to buy your VIP ticket for your autograph signing. Make sure you guys go do that. And it's going to be a great time. We want to see you out there. It's going to be such a good time had by all. And I am super, super excited. I want to see y'all. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Saturday, November 6th, 5 p.m., 9 p.m. We'll have Mark Duper there. We'll have me, Solo D, Dolphin fans from around the world. The Mexico Dolphin Club, Atlanta Dolphin Club, Charlotte Dolphin Club, NorCal, SoCal. There's going to be fan clubs from all over. You do not want to miss this event. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be amazing because two amazing gentlemen, Mark Angelo, the Godfather, NorCal, and Scott Howell, put on this amazing event every year, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it on some of the entertainment side, and I know you guys are going to have a good time, so make sure you guys do that. I have a whole bunch more stuff to announce as the week goes on. I'm going to be doing a live Monday Night Football stream that week. We're going to be doing live shows from Sinbad Sports, new location, and I'm also going to be doing live streams from Dirty Sportswear. I'm going to be doing, live tailgate streams. I have so much stuff lined up for y'all during that week. So please support the channel by helping the channel grow, donating. Please support by letting people know that this is going down. I'm telling you, you guys are not going to want to miss this in any way, shape, or form. All right? All right, let's go on and bring on some people. Let me bring on Estefan, Cap for Life, and my man, the trucker, Lance. What's up, gentlemen?
What's happening?
What's up? Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cap for life, I will let you start out, man. The floor is yours, my friend.
No, yeah, man. Man. Cameron's awesome, man. The way he breaks down the sports, man. It's good to know that you got a guy on there that can be versatile in all phases of the sports that we have down in South Florida, man. It's great stuff, man.
I appreciate that, man.
No, man, I appreciate you, man. And yeah, man, just wanted to talk about a little bit about since Cameron brought up the all 22, I was on the comment section talking about this with Ennis. I mean, yeah, we want to criticize and critique everything that was done wrong on the offensive level and on the defensive level, but the amount of times that Tua didn't make the right reads, I give props to Reason, man, because even though the situation with me and him is north and south, he called out a lot of stuff that Tua did wrong as on top of the interception as well. So, yeah, it's a collective ass whooping. Swear jar, I got you. But at the end of the day, man, the same way everybody wants to turn on the coaching staff, you know what I mean, and everybody wants to turn on the quarterback. At the end of the day, like Cameron said, we move forward and let's see what both sides of the ball and who's under the center can improve. And that's what I'm looking forward to, man. If we don't do anything in this Atlanta game to show any type of growth, then, it is what it is. But at this point in time, it's a collective criticism at this point after seeing the all 22.
I would say this, Cap. I think you're 100% right on the head. I think what we want to see is growth. I think growth is exactly what we want to see. And I think that as long as I see that, especially from the quarterback position with Tua, I think I'll be, I don't know if satisfied's the right word, but I think I'll be able to, I just want to hang my hat on something, no matter what the outcome is. I want to win. Don't get me wrong. I want to win.
Oh, yeah.
I want to beat Atlanta. But if right now there's been nothing to show me, like I don't, not that I don't have faith, but I mean, look, in order to make a prediction about an outcome, I have to be able to base that on some sort of facts or
body of weight. Yeah.
Body of work. And right now there's not a lot of that for me to do that. So I'm just being 100% honest with you. I just don't know how this outcome's going to be next week with Atlanta. I think it'll be a very interesting thing. We'll have to see what happens. Estefan, what's up, Estefan?
Hey, what's going on, man? Good morning.
Good morning.
Man,
Good morning.
I was awake this morning, but y'all started talking about the heat, and I fell asleep. Anyway, bro.
You fell asleep during the heat
bro,
talk?
I just gotta say it, bro. Bro, you need to take that crap off your head, bro. That is some straight trash.
That's a beautiful hat, bro. That's a beautiful hat.
Thank you, Cap.
Gosh, man.
See, Cap knows fashion. Estefan don't know nothing.
Garbage, bro. Garbage. Basura. I'll translate it for you. Hey, bro. All I gotta say is I'm not ready to give up on this season. I don't even know what Cam talked about because he put me to sleep talking about the Heat. I want to say something though. I gotta say it, man. When is Angel coming back, bro? Because
Angel's been.
I don't even know if he talked.
Angel's been off the last couple of weeks. He's coming back.
That's what's up.
He's had some personal stuff that he's been dealing with, but he'll be back.
Tell him I said what's up, man, because I don't even think it's been talked about on your channel, bro. But dang, dude, that Wilder Fury fight, bro. And nobody talked about it, man. I know we talked Dolphins, bro.
Look, we could talk real quick a little bit.
That was awesome. It was awesome.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that was the best boxing match in the last 15 years. Best boxing.
It was, bro. It was, but man, I wish Angel was here, man. Tell that dude I said what's up because not a lot of people know what they're looking at, man. I've been following Wilder for a while now, before he was champion, man. And I got to tell you, man, he was pretty unbearable to watch, man. His style was so ugly.
Well, look,
just not a boxer. If you're a
yeah, Fury's got his number.
Yeah, Fury's definitely. Yeah. I love Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury's story is unbelievable.
Yeah,
I was actually watching that last night.
He's I think he's the best representative right now for the heavyweight division, even though I wanted Wilder to win. Man, he the story of that fight was the jab, bro. Lennox
Yeah.
Lewis told Wilder a long time ago, come up here to England and I'll show you how to use that jab, bro. But when you remain ignorant, bro, that's what happens. He was just like the Dolphins in the Dolphin run game. He would not stay disciplined. He diverted from his jab. He used it in the first round, and then he completely went away from it.
If
Just
you
like the
look at it,
Dolphins in their run game.
Wilder was up in that fight for a little bit. He was. And Fury, Fury started hitting him with them shots in the head, and it was over.
I called that fight, by the way, man. You can ask him. We were talking about it, and I said, man, if you don't knock him out at the beginning of the fight, he's going to get tired and lose that fight because he was bragging about he put on all this muscle, man. That don't help you out with the fight game, bro.
Fighting against the heavyweight champion of the world.
But yeah.
One last thing before we go back into Dolphins talk, I do want to say that I thought it was cool that Dana White shouted out the boxing match on the social media, saying that, hey, look, this is the best match we've seen in the last 15, 20 years, and boxing really needed that match.
Hands down.
And so he gets a lot of hate, Dana White, and I love Dana White. So I'm always going to give him props.
What I was wanting to say was, as long as I followed Wilder, I was always wanting him to get better, but he kind of stayed ignorant towards learning boxing, and he got by. The crazy thing about Wilder is he got through the Olympics got a bronze medal, and went through most of his career with what was he almost at 40 knockouts before he started doing title fights by just sheer brawler style. It wasn't boxing because he's really never thrown combinations. He's never used his jab. All he's ever thrown is power shots. If you ever go back and watch all his fights, he's waiting to land that heavy shot, and once he has you stunned, he goes in for the kill, and it worked for him. But I knew it was gonna be a problem once he faced a guy that was able to take his shot and actually box, and that's exactly what Wilder did. And Wilder doesn't. If you pay attention, he doesn't move his head.
All right, calm down.
The last thing I wanted to say about that fight, because because I love it, bro.
Lance got a little baby Yoda.
I love the fight game, bro. I love the fight game, and so that's why I wish
All right, Angel, you are being summoned. Your show is being summoned back on the air.
Fire and Ice, where you at, man?
I'm gonna have to tell him that we.
Yeah. Last thing I wanted to say about that fight was, who knew that Tyson Fury could sing? One thing on the Dolphins, real quick, so we can get to Lance, man. I'm sorry, bro. That I didn't mean to take that long to get it off. Yeah, man. I think at this point, all I can do is stay a fan. I've always repped this team in the state of Texas. This is my team. I can't give up on the season.
Amen.
I'm not giving up on the playoffs. I don't care if it's Tua that takes us there. I don't care if they go sign Deshaun. The one thing I do know is it takes the whole damn roster to get this thing going.
Swear, Joe.
And it's, for me, I can't wait till Sunday. I want to win a game. I need to see some. I've seen improvement from the offensive line. Tua look good. He can do better. I'm getting back into just wanting to see them improve. And if they start winning along the way, hey, man, I can't give up on the playoffs. We're in our third year, and this is a year where people are making it seem like because there's another game, we have less of a chance. No, we have more of a chance because they added a game. And if y'all look at the standings in most of these divisions, there are good teams that are still dropping games. We still have a chance. We could have 7-8 losses and still have a chance to go. But we have to start somewhere, and we need a win badly. So it starts Sunday. I'm not ready to give up on the season. So I still think we can go to the playoffs. I know TD did his show yesterday. I think he did it because I called him and I was like, bro, I had an epiphany, man. I think we can still go to the playoffs, man. I really do feel that way, man. I think we can still make it. You know, I know a lot of us are down. But man, last thing I'd say is like, man, we got to stop acting like some biatches, man. We need to check ourselves, man.
All right, Estefan. We've had, let Lance go, man. I was waiting for you to have a
All
stop.
right.
You like
All right.
energizing, buddy.
Swear jar, bro.
Lance, what's good, Lance?
Lance, hold on, Lance. Let me take you off mute. Go ahead, Lance. What's up?
I was about to call it the Estefan show.
I know.
Damn. That's some long-winded there.
I was waiting for like a stopping point, and I couldn't quite get it in.
He's got strong lungs.
All right. I was at the stop. I was at the stop.
I don't even talk that long to my family.
Well, that's because you like us more than your family. Tell it like it is, Lance. You like us more. All right, now just so y'all know, Lance is a trucker. He is always moving, shaking and moving. Shout out to all the truckers out there that are listening right now. I told Lance we're going to set up some sort of trucker show. I'm going to try to set that up next week or the week after. Where
that'd be sweet.
We just have the panel for 2 hours be truckers,
right?
And they call in from their trucks. I think that'd be awesome. All right, Lance, what's up, man? Tell me what have you thought about anything discussed this morning, man? The floor is yours.
Well, it's only going to be the Dolphins because that's the only thing I really watch. I hate basketball mainly because I suck at it. I always have, but. Yeah, the Dolphins. If you listen to TD last night, he made some sense.
TD made some sense?
Some sense, yeah.
Okay.
He made a lot of sense on some other things. But anyways, the only thing is I don't see us beating 3 teams at all.
This year?
Yeah.
I mean, look,
like Baltimore, Buffalo, and the only one we might, and I'm not even sure, is the Titans.
They just beat Buffalo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Titans are one of those teams. They're either good or they suck.
If we win one of those 3 and we win out the rest,
I'll be good.
We're
I'll
in
be
the
good.
Playoffs. But first things first. For me, let's just win on Sunday. Let me have something to hang my hat on to. And I'm gonna be in the middle of Kansas City in the NASCAR race in the infield with my phone watching the game. That's where I'm gonna be on Sunday watching the game with my phone.
I haven't watched NASCAR since Senior died.
Oh, that was a long time ago. I remember that day.
Intimidated.
But I am super excited. I'm gonna be doing a live pregame / tailgate show from the infield of the NASCAR race on Sunday.
Oh, I'll be watching you.
I'm super excited about that.
But my thing, like as far as Tua, if we're gonna stick with them, that is what it is. But to me, he's got to show improvement on that long ball. Anything past 30, 20, 30, or 25, 30 yards.
Yeah, man. You read my mind.
He just doesn't connect, and you need to go to the Super Bowl. You need to do that.
Yeah, man, you read my mind, man. Going left and right, that's all fine and dandy, man. But the end zones go vertical. You get what I'm saying?
Nothing infuriates me more, Lance, than a player going from left to right on the field. You know who did that a lot? Jarvis Landry. And it pissed, like, even when he did it, it was like, dude, just run forward. Stop running. And honestly, that was my biggest deal. Well, there was a lot of big deals about the person we just traded to Chicago, whose name I shall not say. But yes, for me, that was my biggest deal with him. Is like run north.
Yeah. Pretty simple. It's a kid's game, man. It's not so simple. Don't make simple difficult.
And the thing is, with anything past 30 yards, he's not all that accurate. I mean, he's good. Yeah, I mean, he's great,
Yeah.
With those slants, outs, tight ends. You can't beat him.
Second in evading pressure, Lance. Second in evading pressure. And out of those evasions, he's only gone like 20 yards or less. That has to be better, man.
And in order to go to the Super Bowl, you have to throw those long balls. I don't even care if it gets intercepted once. If you do it 3 times, two connect, you can have that interception. I don't give a shit. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
you gotta show me how to do the swear jaw.
Swear jar, man. God. You
Hey, I'm a truck driver, man.
I'm about to say you truckers in your dirty mouth. Okay. So let me ask y'all now. What is it going to take to beat Atlanta on Sunday? Because here's the reality. Atlanta's not a great football team. I mean, I'm not
neither
over here.
Jack.
I'm not casting stones. I get my team is not good too, but Atlanta's not a great football team. This is a game that can be won.
Well, Jackson was a kid. You need to throw those long balls. Lawrence threw 3 of them and connected on 2 of them.
Yep.
1 for a touchdown.
Yep.
You have to take those chances, and Tua just doesn't do it, or they don't trust him enough to do it.
Yeah. No, I mean, after seeing the all-22 yesterday, I mean, there was more than 5. I can count my whole 5 times out of all my 5 fingers on my left hand that Reason called it, that he read the wrong read and started going, a little bit more horizontal than vertical. And he had Gesicki more than once on long balls, and he chose to go the safe
There's a
route.
lot of times when that dude's open.
We better not get rid of Gesicki. If they get rid of Gesicki, it's over.
Hey, Lance, delusional Patriots.
I agree.
Delusional Patriots fan just paid your swear jar and gave you a credit too. He paid the $5. So shout out to Delusional Patriots fan. He says swear jar trucker stimulus.
Oh, there you go.
I agree with you, Lance.
Hey,
I just said that the other day, bro. We got to sign Gesicki, man. They have to. Gesicki's opened a whole hell of a lot, man.
Yeah,
I think he needs to get used. He needs to get used to using him the way Las Vegas uses Waller. Just keep going to him. He's always open.
Hey, like I said,
and if you need to at least make a defense respect something about your offense. If you can strike the fear of Gesicki in them, you can start doing other things with your offense.
Well, look at Kansas City with
them to
Kelsey.
respect your run game.
Yeah. This goes back to my point on
to
Monday.
respect at least a run game, but we're not disciplined. So there's got to start somewhere. You want to start there.
What do y'all think about a new head coach? Bringing in somebody from the past.
That we need to kill that narrative. We got Big O out there talking about he's calling Cam Flo. He's disrespecting Flores.
No, that's just wrong there.
Yeah, no, he disrespects Flo now, but he loved him at the end of the season, just like he was loving Gase, hating Gase. Now he hating Gase. He loved Chris Greer, but he doesn't want to call out Chris Greer. I mean,
he was a major Tua hater in the beginning.
Who?
He didn't want Tua for nothing. He wanted Herbert.
Who are we talking about?
Big O.
Big O. Okay.
Yeah, now he wants to call out Flores and have his narrative pointing towards Flores. And it's funny because Flores right now, Flores was the 2nd runner-up in Coach of the Year, but now everybody wants to have a lynch mob on the coach. Nah, man, I'm not giving up.
I'd rather have, but I'm saying if that happens, which I'd rather have Flo anyways. I just want to get rid of Greer. But you can't get rid of Greer and keep Flo unless that next general manager wants him.
Look, let me tell you something. Flores, I think, has a relationship with Scott Pioli as well. So Scott Pioli's out there. Scott Pioli took Kansas City and New England to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
That was one of them, and then the other one I can't remember.
The Godfather says Big O never wanted Herbert. I listened to him and a couple of other people, not just Godfather said that.
NorCal, you and me listen to that man religiously. He's going after Flores now when he loved him. It's Hypocrite Island, my brother. Hypocrite Island.
No, I like Flo. He had one bad year, and everybody, and it's not even all his fault, I think.
All right, let me bring in a couple of other guys, Todd and Ennis. Let's start with Todd. What's up, Todd?
What's going on?
Todd, good morning, Todd.
I just want our defense to play better, man, because Matt Ryan can chew up a defense.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Ryan, here's the thing. There better be 2 interceptions on Sunday.
What are you talking about, 2? I'll be happy with one. We can't even pick
Right.
off a damn rookie quarterback.
I mean, I got you. I'm just saying, Matt Ryan's known for throwing interceptions. Our secondary better eat. That's all I know.
Not this
It's
year.
gonna be a buffet.
Not this year.
Doesn't it worry you that we have even though he's a rookie at tight end going against our linebackers and safeties?
Kyle Pitts, I'm telling you right now, is the thing that scares me the most about Sunday.
Yep.
Nothing else scares me except Kyle Pitts. You shut down Kyle Pitts, I think we can win.
Yeah.
Pitts is going to show Xavier Howard up, I think.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is Howard isn't going to play.
Oh, he's not?
I don't think he is.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, look, that hasn't been called, but I don't see him playing again.
He doesn't want to be in the Dolphins. We should have got rid of him last year, where his profit was up.
I don't know if that's true. I think he wants to. He could have easily said, hey, you guys, we're not going to keep going down this avenue. But I don't think that that's the case personally.
Yeah.
Hey, Stevie D, can I ask Ennis a question?
Yeah, go ahead and ask Ennis a question.
Hey, Ennis, good morning, Ennis. Let me ask you, bud, after last week, with 3 receivers being almost 100 yards apiece, how come we didn't get the win?
Because the situational football, Cap. Like, we can't put it all on this man's shoulder and then say it's a team. It's the Dolphins, not Tua. Y'all want to put it all on his shoulder after coming back missing 3 games. Y'all want to put it all on him. Like, the situation called. Let me just say this, Cap. If I want Florida State, but the coordinators, I've been saying this, they're too old. And I'm going to keep saying that. But the thing is, when the situation is going on, Flores is not over there listening to the play calling and saying veto or nothing. He ain't even having input when this situation is crucial in the game. So we can't put it all on Tua. And Smythe missed his block. So how we blaming Tua for Smythe missing his block on that 4th and 1? I'm confused on that. We putting the block missed on Tua? Like, come on, man. We asking too much from a person that's only started 12 games.
Hey, I'll back up any quarterback that's in our backfield. If it's Watson, I'm going to back him up. If it's Tua, I'm going to back him up. But here's the thing. We all talk about Dolphin fans have PTSD. You don't think Tua does back there with the way the rush comes in on a lot of those plays, even though he has to get rid of the ball quick, he gets worried?
Right. People don't want to do the narrative when it comes to the things he's facing, but want to do the narratives when he don't perform. It don't work like that.
Yeah, but you do agree that there's too many things that are not in his favor when it comes to all the past nonsense with the freak injuries and then, the criticisms with him not, checking down and with him not, what I'm saying, like last night, Reason said it, and I didn't say it, it came out of Reason's mouth, that he'll call out things that need to be called out, and I give him props for that, but I saw more than a handful of times that Tua made the wrong reads.
Yeah, but Cap, you got what Todd just said. You got to remember he's been getting smashed, so he has that in his brain. If I don't get it out,
sacked
the
at all,
line
my
might
man.
not
He didn't
hold
get
long.
sacked.
He has
did
to
not
get
get sacked.
comfortable with them blocking, giving him time. You remember he just came back from getting smashed.
He got drilled
so that's
a couple times in that game.
He got that just means
because of that right tackle.
That just means we're making excuses. We can't
right
do that. Like I would, and I ain't hating. I would like Tua to work out, but that's just me. Look, I don't.
Hey, there was 3 times where I saw man downfield.
The offensive line anymore. The play call, none of that. No, all this is on Tua. Has to get it done. There is no excuses anymore.
But it's not even. I don't disagree with you 100%, Estefan, but what I'll say is it's not just on Tua. It's on, like you made the adjustment to streamline the play calling, right?
Yeah. If you didn't run the ball.
Yep. So if defense and offensive play calling is bad, I need to see Flo be able to make a change in the middle of the season to say, hey, this is not working. I don't care if it's for a playoff spot or not. Show me that you can make the hard decision and get the play calling into somebody's hands who can make a difference.
And I wouldn't take the running attack away from him like we did last week. But if we're comfortable and confident enough for Tua to take over this game with the running game not being an issue, and he still didn't produce, then we got to rely back on the running game. And if that doesn't work, then where do we stand? Because we tried already without running with him, depending on his arm. That didn't work out. You know what I mean? Like,
if they're going to keep Tua, we're going to need a good running back. It's that simple. I don't see Tua going for 300 yards against a good team.
Right. People say
I would be shocked if Tua goes 300 yards.
If he didn't throw for 200 yards, y'all be criticizing him about that. He did what he was supposed to do.
If we get the win,
See, that's what y'all say. It's not true.
Winning cures everything.
You guys forget Jacksonville's only given up 2 300-yard passers, and one of them it took overtime.
Well, that's a credit to them. But at the end of the day, man, like, excuses are excuses. Like, we didn't get the win to a winless team. That's the fact.
Yeah, and I blame the defense on that one.
Everybody blames the defense. Last week we blamed the O-line. Yeah, everybody blames the D now. We blamed the O-line 2 weeks ago. Now we're blaming the coach. Larry at one point was blaming the punter. Come on, man.
Cap. How the hell are you going to let 2 rookie quarterbacks, including Trevor Lawrence, who's a turnover machine, just pick you apart and not throw one INT in the game?
By scoring 24 points or more, Todd, this guy doesn't score more than 3 touchdowns a game. We got to score more points.
Shouldn't allow that to a rookie quarterback. Cap, that's
we
what we
got to get back to what we were doing last year, and basically it's a double-edged sword. You can live and die by it, like the 3-pointer in the NBA, but they got to start blitzing. We got guys that suck at the run. You need to get these teams at 3rd and long. You need to start picking more times at the beginning of the game to start blitzing, and we need to score at least 2 possessions to come out, 2 touchdowns this week. We need to come out on fire and put points on the board and start blitzing to start the game, not to catch up or because you're behind and now you have to. Then there's no point in disguising it. They know that you're going to blitz. Just blitz. He's going to kill you sometimes for it, but it's better it's better to try it and attempt to do it at the beginning of the game than do it in the second half. They got to start doing that. But
let me say this before I go back to work. We can't say it was Tua to beat the Jags, but then let the defense off. But the defense is supposed to be our strongest unit.
No.
It used to be against a rookie quarterback, but we crucified Tua for not beating the Jags.
But when you get rid of our main defense players, what do you? Don't mess with something that's already good. And they got rid of how many defensive players that they got rid of? Benoit was the main guy. He made the whole defense better.
The defense should be able to outperform the Jags offense.
I gotta go, man. I'll call you guys.
Hey, did you all hear what I said before the show ended yesterday?
No.
I know Steven did. Because he's like, man, why did you have to bring that up?
Oh, yeah. I did. I remember. Go ahead.
The 2 rookie quarterbacks this year against us are 58 for 80, 600 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and they've only been sacked 3 times. That's 73% completion percentage and 102 passer rating.
Boy, that is like the most depressing stat ever for me.
And 102 passer rating.
But then people wonder why we don't win the game. That's my point. How we gonna put it on Tua when the defense can't even dominate a rookie quarterback?
We ain't even putting it on Tua. I ain't brought up Tua at all. Tua had nothing to do with it.
I think that
he should have won the game, but the defense allowed the 24 points.
I just think that's ridiculous. Absolute, 2 rookie quarterbacks chewing you up like that.
I mean, look.
At the end of the day, he's a part of it. We stalled out at midfield. Tua is a part of it. Can't make that excuse that he's not a part of it.
I'm not saying
you can't put all of it on him.
I'm not saying that. But I will also say that
that's where I think most people get confused.
I think we put a lot of stock into rookie quarterback, veteran quarterback. The reality is good quarterback carved us up. The good quarterbacks carved us up, and that was what happened, right? All right, guys. Hey, hold on. Let me pause real quick. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to throw you into the back room because I got a huge announcement to make, and I got to bring this person on. So do not go anywhere. Andrevius, I see you in the back room. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to bring you guys back on, but we have a huge announcement to make. So hold on. Let me go ahead, take all you guys, put you in the back room. Okay. So, huge announcement time. If y'all want to hear this announcement, hit that like button right now. Let people know that y'all are excited about this. So, what I want to do right now is I want to bring on a very special guest, the owner of Tail Greeter, Nick. What's up, Nick?
Steven, what's happening, brother?
What's going on, man? First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for being a sponsor of the show, Tail Greeter. We absolutely love Tail Greeter, and you guys are just amazing over there with what you guys are doing.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
So you have
when you introduce me like that.
Well, you are special, Nick. You are special. So you have a big announcement that concerns Miami sports music. So I'm going to let you take the floor real quick.
Sure. I wanted to come on and just say congratulations to Miami Sports Music and all of your audience and everybody that helped us out with this latest competition that we did for the sponsorship on a full NASCAR race car. And I'd like to report that you guys are the winners of the competition.
Yeah! Woo! I love it, man. Super excited about it.
Incredible, man. You guys showed up like I couldn't have even dreamed of. So over 150 shares, over 1,000 interactions. Like you guys just came out there and absolutely crushed it, man. Got behind us, got behind the network and everything. And, you guys deserved it.
No, man. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. I'm a big sports fan no matter who comes on, right? Like no matter what it is. And, I grew up in North Carolina. NASCAR was always a big part of my childhood. And so to have a company that I own, represent, die for, to be on a NASCAR is absolutely amazing. Now, tell us how the setup's going to be. How's it going to look? Because the thing was that our logo was going to go on the front with yours, and the fan clubs were going to go on the back. But I just want to say something. Is that how the original thing was supposed to be?
It is, yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I made this network for the fans. All right. And so I have a scenario for you that I want to do because I want to grow Miami sports music and I want Miami sports music to be big. But I think the fans are the reason that we're here. And so part of the fans is the tailgates. East 32, and you're with 30 other tailgates from across the country, and we show fan unity all the time. We're all about fan unity here.
Yeah.
So what I want to offer you is this. I want to offer you that the fan clubs, the tailgates, go on the hood with you underneath your logo, because I saw the logo set up. Yep. And in return, we go on the back of the car alone. Like we have Miami sports music on the back with us on the bottom,
man.
So that way,
that's very gracious of you, and I couldn't agree more.
That way,
the fans are what make us.
They are, and that way, Miami sports music. When people are behind Josh Bilecki, all they're going to see is Miami sport. The drivers are just going to see Miami sports music in their rear view. I mean, or in their windshield because Josh Bilecki's going to win.
I love it. I love it, man. That's just even one more step into how deserving you guys are of this, man. That's really, really cool. So we'll take all of the tailgates, all of the logos, and stick them on the hood, and then Miami Sports Music will be nice and big in the back on the trunk. There it is.
I'm stoked.
There
I'm
it is,
super
man. I got another couple of special things planned for this weekend. So it's gonna be a great one. Pictures of the car soon to come. As soon as the wrap is finished, as soon as the paint is dried, we will release that all over the place as well. So congratulations, man.
Hey, man, look, I'm flying down Friday night, and Tail Greeter and Miami Sports Music, we're going to be streaming all weekend long on both of our YouTube pages simultaneously, and so I'm super excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
I gotta go get a haircut and a shave now. Now I gotta go look.
Yeah, you got it. You always look good. Are you kidding?
Nick, thank you so much, man. I
thank you, brother, man.
You are the first sponsor of MSM Podcast Network, but you're the best. Like, I feel like, you know, I'm a religious guy. I feel like God obviously put you in our lives for a reason, and I'm super blessed to have you a part of this. I really mean it, man. Like, no lie, like, not
thank you
BSing you or anything. Like, I'm so grateful that you were a part of this from a sponsorship standpoint, and you decided to make us a part of your NASCAR week, and it's awesome. Mark Angelo, the Godfather who puts Fan Club Weekend, asks, are you going to be at Fan Club Weekend?
It's official. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday for the tailgate. I'm in.
So he will be there Saturday night at the meet and greet.
I can't wait.
He'll be there at the tailgate. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait to see the man, the legend, one more time. God, I haven't seen him since 2018.
Well, let me tell you, he's a much more beautiful man now. I'm not tearing up, Mark. Leave me alone. Mark says I'm crying. I'm not crying. Okay. Nick, I know you got to go. You got a million things to do. Thank you, man. I'm so blessed. I'm excited, and I can't wait to see how that car is going to look.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Congratulations again, and I will see you in a few days.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Woo! Guys, we won! We won! Yes! Super excited about it. Let me bring on the boys back so they can party with me. What's up, guys?
Congrats, brother.
What's going on?
Congrats to everybody.
Guys, we're going to be on a NASCAR.
Congrats, man.
I know, look, Andrevius raising the... Hey, Andrevius just woke up. Wake up, Andrevius.
I had a rough morning.
Well, you know what? You know what's not rough? Miami sports music being on a NASCAR.
You're right.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna hear
right?
me. Y'all ain't gonna hear me.
I might have to start watching NASCAR.
Hey, 50. The number. Hey, Nick, you're still in the back room. Just give me a thumbs up. Is it 52? It's the number 52 car, right? Yes, number 52, Josh Balicki. So go follow, if you haven't done so already, which I know a lot of you have because we won the contest, but go follow Josh Balicki. Go follow Tail Greeter. They're all amazing. I put the link in the description. See you later, Nick. I put the link in the description below for y'all to come on and hang out.
Thank you.
I don't even know where we were at, man, because I'm stoked that Miami sports music gonna be on a NASCAR. That's yo, I gotta laugh because I'd never thought in a million years that would happen. Ever. So I'm a little stoked right now. All right, Rashad, what's up, Rashad? Take yourself off mute, Rashad. There you go.
What's up, fellas?
How are you, man?
What's up, Rashad?
Surviving. How y'all doing?
We good. I know you wanted to come on. You had some stuff to say to the conversation a little bit ago. Anything you want to say?
Oh no, I was just curious. Are we blaming Tua for this one too?
For what? Miami sports music being on the car? No, we can't blame Tua. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. I'm not blaming Tua. I don't know what everybody else was doing, but I was not. I was not blaming Tua.
Tua doesn't get credit for the car, all right? That's all on you.
No, that's all on you. You guys obviously voted and retweeted and did the hashtags and all that. So it's all you. It's because of you guys, the best fans in the world.
Yeah. And yeah, I've been going for a minute. I've been listening, but I've been getting a little bit of more rest lately. I've been working late, so I just been tuning in, listening,
hanging out. On Dravius, man. What does your name say?
Deshaun Watson sucks, according to y'all.
Boy, you troll. Don't nobody troll the way you troll.
It's the new campaign. Deshaun Watson sucks. According to all the logic we made about the game on Sunday, Deshaun Watson absolutely sucks. And there's nothing you can say otherwise.
They're yo, you trip me out. Let me bring on Freddie. What's up, Freddie?
What's going on?
What's going on? How are you?
Doing good. Just joined the show, listening to you guys talking. Appreciate you.
No problem, man. Do you want to comment on anything? Was there anything that was said that riled you up?
No, I think Tua need to do better, and the defense just lacking. The cornerbacks a little disappointed from last week, and I just feel the linebackers just can't cover the middle passes and the short slants.
I know that's crazy. That's crazy. Here's the other thing too. It's funny that you say that. You know what has been driving me nuts on offense, guys? The screen pass. That screen pass behind the line of scrimmage. Just can somebody explain to me why we consistently run that? Because Andreas, please help me with that.
I don't.
Come on,
I think that's just like a Dolphins thing, because Jarvis Landry did it for like 5 years, and we thought it was just Jarvis Landry. And then he went to the Browns, and all of a sudden he could catch like more than 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. And it's just like, I think it's just something we do. I think it's just something we specifically, uniquely like to do. It doesn't make any sense. If we get rid of Jalen Waddle tomorrow, I promise you he's going 50 yards down the field, because we just had that in our stupid game plan.
We've been doing that since Wes Welker days. No lie. We've been doing that since the Wes Welker days, trying to throw that screen pass for 1 or 2 yards. Then Wes Welker goes to New England, where they for years were like king of the screen pass, and Wes Welker would go for 25, 35-yard runs off the screen pass. So not only is it something that they do, but it's something that they don't effectively do well, and other teams obviously know something that we don't know. It's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring on Lance. Lance, do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that screen pass is just so annoying to me. I don't know what else to say to that.
Yeah.
Than that, you know.
Yeah, it's annoying as hell, for sure. But there's a lot of things that annoys me. But I mean, nobody's blaming just on Tua. There's plenty of blame to go around. But you can't be, as far as me, all these big time Tua fans, they can't see what we see, and they can't admit it. I have yet to see any Tua near, or whatever you want to call them, Tua fans, admit that he can't do something.
Just in a nutshell, Tua's still in a developmental phase. He's not at a point now where you're starting to see him rise to the top yet. That's it. It's just basically it's a matter of patience and waiting. Some of us would rather move on with and get Deshaun because he's a finished product. That's all it is for me. I don't think Tua sucks, to be honest. I think he's going to be a good quarterback. I like Watson. I like his style. I would love to be a quarterback for our team that I get to wake up every Sunday or every game
we
day
have a chance
and look forward to. Yeah, you know what I mean? But right now, I mean, Tua, I think he's going to be like that at some point for us, I hope. Maybe this year.
The season's
not over.
So here's my thing, Esther. I don't disagree with you, but here's where I do disagree on some of that statement. All right, I think Tua is going to be a good quarterback. I think Tua can be very effective in the right game management and play calling, but I think Tua needs time. He needs to be able to learn to read defense better. There's things he just needs to do better. The reality is, I don't know if we have that in the Dolphins coaching staff or front office for that.
Right.
And so that's what scares me. We go out. What scares me is we fire everybody. We bring in a new regime. They say, well, we want our own people. We get rid of everybody. We start all over again. We do this process
please,
all
God,
over again.
no. Please, God, no.
And all of a sudden, Tua goes somewhere, wins a Super Bowl, and
let me stop you before you start that rabbit hole. The part that I have a concern with, that I'm watching for with Tua, before you get into all of that, is the key ingredient that makes a special quarterback a legit special quarterback. Things like what Herbert's doing, off script. You give him any play and he makes something happen. That doesn't happen with Tua right now. right now, you can't give excuses for play calling. He needs to make something happen. Whatever he's given, whatever weapons is out there, whatever wide receivers are out there, he's going to have to make something happen if he's that guy. So I'm not saying he can't do it, but I am waiting for it.
But he also, the thing is with him, he goes for the easy pass, the short yardage. Yeah, I've seen a lot of times where he goes for a short yardage and a guy be like 30, 40 yards down the field. He won't even attempt it. So I don't even think he has confidence in himself to throw that accurate downfield like that.
Not every time, but there are plenty of occasions, Lance, where you look and like Jalen Waddle's 40 yards wide open. Just throw the ball.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand that. I'm I don't know. Mark Godfather says, Steven, I'm thinking we should have a couple of folks from the chat board meet in the ring for some Monday night for a live fire and ice fight. Why are people fighting in the chat room? Who's fighting? Who's fighting right now? There ain't no fighting here, but I am interested to know who's going at it in the chat room. Who's going at it? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, like I don't know, guys. Like, so what is the logical thing to do here? The logical thing to do, in my opinion, is let the rest of this season play out the way that it is. I do think that if you're going to get rid of anybody, let it be the OCs. Or let it be somebody different calling. Or let it be somebody different calling the play calls.
They should have kept Chain.
Whew, I ain't heard nobody say that yet, and I don't know if I agree with that one.
Well, I mean, he's a proven
he's not proven nothing, Lance, except that he's been in the league for 40 years. But I get what you're saying. You want a veteran. You want somebody with some big-time coaching experience being able to make the play calls.
I think it would have worked out.
I got to say,
I think it would have worked out with Tua if they would have given each other more time.
I would say if you're going to get rid of somebody, I agree with those two, because when you're talking about Stutzville and Gotze, because those were their positional coaching. That's where they were last year. That's what they were coaching positionally. That's what they were coaching, and they're not featuring Gesicki or any of these tight ends the way that they should, or Miles Gaskins and these running backs the way that they should.
I'll do you one better, Estefan. If they were to hit Gesicki on just 50% more of the passes that he's wide open, okay, then Gesicki would be leading the leagues in yards and yards per catch, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind.
He should be.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring in another. It looks like another. This might be a delivery driver. I don't know if he's a trucker, but what's up, Tony?
Yo, what's going on?
Tony in the truck too, along with Lance. Look at these trucking people.
Yeah, I got lucky today. I'm not no 18-wheeler. I got a smaller truck today, thank God.
But do you drive 18-wheelers?
I sure do.
Well, Tony, Toby, my bad. Toby, we're gonna have a trucking show where the panel's just gonna be truckers in the next couple of weeks.
No straight trucks, man.
And they threw me in this truck today. So, who's the Spurs fan in here?
Huh? Who's the what?
Fan?
Who's the Spurs fan? Estefan's the Spurs fan. Estefan.
All right, attaboy.
Oh, are you a Spurs fan, Toby? Oh man, Estefan, you got a friend here, Estefan.
Dang, we got another loser on the panel.
That's right. Wake up, scrubs. Wake up.
Come on.
We got royalty up in here.
Toby, are you from Texas too?
No, I'm from New York, sadly.
Well, I guess you can't root for the Knicks because the Knicks suck for the last 30 years, 40 years.
All the New York teams suck.
Well, all right, man. Give me your take on the Dolphins. What's going on? What have you heard in this debate that you want to talk about?
Well, I just feel like Tua sucks, and we just need to get a new quarterback. I mean, I don't care who it is, but he just can't get it done, man. He just can't. He can't throw no more than 15 yards. It's terrible.
I don't know about that, bro. Like, all right. So, Toby, let me just clarify. Let me ask, because I don't want to get the narrative different. Are you a Dolphins fan?
I sure am.
Okay.
Diehard.
So how do you like Tua? Come on. So you're telling is Tua worse than Chad Henne? Because that's what
I won't go that far.
Okay, because I feel like that's what I just heard you say, and I know that's not what you were saying.
No, I won't go that far, but I'm just saying. I mean, I just feel that we should just trade the house away and go and get Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's just the right thing to do.
I am for that. By the way, I am for that. I think that we should
Deshaun
trade
Watson
the house.
sucks, guys. What's wrong with y'all?
Toby, he's
another sucky quarterback.
He has no clue.
He sucks. No, I have an absolute clue. The logic that y'all say Tua sucks for, and
Toby,
Deshaun Watson.
You haven't been listening the last couple of
That's
mornings.
ridiculous. You need to stop that.
Deshaun Watson sucks.
Deshaun Watson put up 5 touchdowns on us in his second year, bro. Tua has yet to do anything like that.
Okay, and he won 4 out of 16 games last year. That's a 25%
and Tua just
winning
lost to the worst team in the NFL.
That's a 25%.
Tua just lost to the worst team in the NFL. So keep that same energy.
Hold on.
This season he's 1-2.
That's lower than Ben Simmons' free throw percentage.
Let's not talk about Ben
Tua's
Simmons
trash,
up here.
man.
Tua's not trash, bro.
Listen, Deshaun Watson is trash.
Andreas, can you please explain
Come on.
explain? So, because some people
I
think
don't
we're
have
being
to
serious.
explain it. I don't have to explain it. Deshaun Watson is trash, bro. He's trash. He's trash. Listen, Okay. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna explain it one more time. They told me good quarterbacks find a way to win games. He couldn't do that 12 out of 16 times last year. So he's not a good quarterback. He's trash.
And now this isn't your logic. This is the logic that people were telling you, right?
Yeah.
That's the same logic he's using. He's the one that's been driving that. Deshaun only won 4 games last year. That's why I brought up yesterday. Keep that same energy because Tua just lost to the Jags, bro.
Listen,
that's why I'll tell y'all that record is not a quarterback stat, bro. TV will tell you that. Most people will tell you that.
Talk over me thing
It's what they do in the middle of the game. What you see with your eyes, if they have it or not, man.
Listen.
Go ahead, Andre.
By your logic, Tua sucks this year too, but they both suck. So we're gonna replace a sucky quarterback with another sucky quarterback. Okay, let's do it.
Well, y'all just hurt. Y'all are so.
Except Watson could throw above 30 yards.
Okay, and then lose the game. Okay, throw it 30 and lose.
Nah. We would have won with. I disagree with that. We have better receivers than the Texans.
Do not play into Andreas.
Oh my goodness! Wait, no. I'm not playing the great receiver game. Y'all say Deshaun Watson had no receivers, but then we put all our hope into his receiver, Will Fuller. I swear y'all just be saying stuff. I swear y'all don't listen to yourselves.
All right. So just to clarify for everybody,
you just made everybody's point that wants Deshaun Watson. You saying that Fuller's trash, but when he was with Watson,
Estefan, listen.
He's trolling. That's all.
Y'all don't understand. Andreas wants Deshaun Watson. The reason that he is saying this because for the last couple of days he's been saying, "Let's get Deshaun." No, Deshaun is Deshaun is a top 5 quarterback. But according to everybody's point, everybody was saying, well, Deshaun is 4-12, so obviously he couldn't win either with a bad team. And what Andrevius is trying to say is that based on y'all's point, is that even if Deshaun Watson was on the team, he would still suck. Because if he sucks on a 4-12 team, he sucks here. He's not saying that. He's trolling y'all. He thinks Deshaun Watson is good. He's just using y'all's logic against y'all. Am I right?
I don't know who's y'all's logic because I've never used that logic. I've been the one to tell
most
y'all.
people
that
on the panel have been saying, hey, he's 4-12, so tell me what he's won. Why is he a top 5 quarterback? But
No,
you can't use the win-loss scenario for quarterbacks.
No, I'm saying they keep flip-flopping on if, quarterback's not a win stat when we talk about Deshaun, but then when Tua loses a game, it's he lost the game. So it's like, okay, which one is it, guys? You got to pick one. You got to pick a side. You can't have it both ways, guys.
It's not always going to be the same thing. I mean, you could attribute this weekend's loss to the coaching. You could solely put it on coaching. I think overall the team did enough, even though our linebackers suck and Jerome Baker's overpaid. On that side of the ball, on the offensive side of the ball, our offensive line could get a better push in the run game. At least give us half of a foot, which they don't. So there's a lot of blame to go, but Sunday was on the coaches.
I think another thing is that Tua's starting to look like Ryan Tannehill. Just ain't going to work out. Just good enough. That's it.
I just think that us as Miami Dolphins fans for so long, we've been waiting for a consistent quarterback, like Dan Marino wanted to win all the time, and we've been waiting since the Tannehill, since the Fitzpatrick, now the Tua, and we see Tua is not really on that level like Herbert, like coming out the gate firing. We're getting impatient. It's been so long, and all we want is a good quarterback to put us over that hump, and we haven't seen that yet.
All right, let me bring in Dolphin Don real quick. What's up, Dolphin Don?
Good morning, everybody, man. I just want to let everybody know I'm officially back on the Tua train. I saw the All-22 last night on Reason's channel. So, hey, you know what? The kids got it, man. And Andrevius, I'm really double mad at you now because of the name and you was out and enjoying the nightlife and the 305 last night. So, I'm double mad.
I'm sorry, guys.
Andrevius said, I'm sorry that my life is awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I got, after I saw that, after I saw his play, after I saw some of the things he did, it's in him. It's in him. I think it really is. And we should really stick with this kid. The rest of the team, dysfunctional as hell, because like you said earlier, we've been watching the same thing play out since the Jay Fiedler day. I guess once that was the last time we, maybe Jimmy Johnson. I'll go ahead and give it that. But Jimmy Johnson's team was dysfunctional too, man. He didn't let Marino go. He was trying to make a cream to Abdul-Jabbar, the featured back. You guys remember that? The defense was good, but and then we just fell into this rut, and we've really dug this rut deep. I don't know how to get out of it, man. We need a better organization. Whoever's in the organization that's causing this to happen. Trading Jarvis, letting Jarvis go, letting Wes Welker go. I mean, please.
That's just something that we do, it seems.
Yeah.
It is. And it's as Dolphins United DP would say, that's so Dolphins. That's so Dolphins. All right, guys, we got to wrap up for the day. Let's do final thoughts of the day. We'll start with Freddie.
I'm still riding with my Miami Dolphins. I've been riding for a long time. I got faith. I'm gonna see how the rest of the season pan out, and judge Tua at the end of the season, and go from there. So fans up.
Fans up. Appreciate it, Freddie. Thank you for coming on, bro. Come on again. All right, let's go to Let's go to Rashad.
Yeah. Yeah. We just got. I feel like we got to do better as an organization, as a fan base. I blame everybody who rep the Dolphins at this point, because if we're blaming Tua for losing to the Jaguars, and we're not blaming the defense, we're not blaming the O-line, the play calling, the coaching, we got to look ourselves in the mirror. We're just not happy with who we are to blame somebody who was literally PFF, which people love to go to, our best player on the field. We're going to blame him and be like, oh, well, if it was Deshaun Watson, yeah, and if it was Pat Mahomes, maybe we would have won too. Who knows? But ends up, better luck next week, this Sunday. If we lose to the Texans and Tua throws 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions,
It ain't going to matter because we're still
enough.
going to be Fins fans, and we're going to be here for life.
Yeah.
I am not a Fins fan, sir.
All right, Rashad, be good.
Yeah.
Yo, I swear, don't nobody troll like Andrevius. So because nobody troll like Andrevius, you're next.
I just want to tell y'all, Tua's the guy, but you guys are dumb Dolphins fans, and I can't rock with you Dolphins fans. The Dolphins suck. Deshaun Watson sucks. Tua nears up, baby. Bye.
Oh, and he just dropped himself off with the mic drop.
That's an Alabama fan there.
Just so everybody knows, I'm telling you right now, Andrevius is a big, huge Miami Dolphins fan, and he's just, I think he's had it with some of Dolphin Nation, and that's kind of where he's at right now. But he's trolling y'all. He really don't mean that. Let me go to Estefan.
Yeah, man. I can't give up. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to give up on the season. They haven't done anything to lead us to believe that they can get us to the playoffs. I believe they've been outcoached on every game. So, but I look this week. I really start like baby steps this week. You know, Atlanta is a team that you can build on. They're not there. You know, hey, we should be able to compete. I just want to see. I want to see something exciting out of our offense. I want to see big plays from Tua hitting Gesicki. Waddle. I hope that he hits somebody on a long pass for a touchdown because everybody's doing that. Every team has done that I've seen when I took the time out to watch another game from another team. I just want to see that from us this week, and I want to get the win and just start from there. I'm not going to give up on the season. We just need a win, and we need one badly. So that's where I'm at. Fins up.
Fins up, Estefan. Love you, brother. Be good. All right. I'm going to save the truckers for last. So, Dolphin Don.
Hey, okay. Well, I'm going to agree a little bit with what Estefan just said. Hey, I want to see Tua let her rip, Tater Chip. I want to see the ball come out and go deep. Maybe his ribs are still, messing with him. I can deal with that. But after another week, we should be able to see some deep balls from him. And hey, let's go ahead and assign Gesicki, please.
Amen.
I mean, that guy, he's a stalwart on our offense right now. And what that says, I don't know, but. Anyway, fins up, everybody. Oh yeah, another thing I want to say is Deshaun Watson is not a bad player. I'm just sort of advocating for Tua right now because I want to see what's what, So yeah, fins up, y'all.
Fins up, man. Be good, brother.
Back at you.
All right, let's go to Toby. Got to take yourself off mute, Toby. There you go.
Am I there?
Yep, you're there.
Congratulations with the race car, buddy.
I appreciate that, man. I'm excited about it.
I only been, here for 2 weeks. Last week I was blocked, so I wasn't able to watch or, talk or anything. So I like Tua. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's a weird thing, The dude can't.
It's a love-hate relationship. It's a love-hate.
It is, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna root for him during the games and stuff, but it goes from like last year, like you guys were like the guys were saying before. Like I just didn't get it last year when they just kept on taking Tua in and out of the game and putting Fitzpatrick in. Because I just don't think they have I don't know. I just don't think they trust him.
Mhm.
I mean,
I don't disagree. I hear you.
But I think the Dolphins are going to win this week. I think it's going to be 36-20. And Tua needs to just get his game up and just throw some deep passes like the other guys were saying. So thank you very much for having me on here, Steven.
Thank you for
what
being
you
on,
do,
man.
bro.
I'm serious about having a trucking show. I really are you on Twitter or anything?
Right now I think I'm on Facebook for now, but
All right,
usually
hit me. Do me a favor. Find me on Facebook or find Miami Sports Music on Facebook, and send them a message, and I'll send what you want to you because I really want to get a whole trucking panel together. So I need to find some more truckers that are Dolphins fans, and I know they're out there. So I just want to do a trucking show. Shout out to y'all. So keep doing what you're doing, man.
cool.
All right, be
Thumbs
good,
up,
man.
Truckers for life.
Truckers for life. I like it.
Truckers for life.
All right, Lance. I made
What's
you
up,
last
man?
today, brother. You are the final person of the. It's like a crown I get to cast upon people to be the
I
final.
feel
person.
special. I feel special, my man.
Go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
Hey, I just want to say congrats to everybody for that NASCAR. That's awesome.
I'm stoked about it.
You
gotta watch
might
it
even
on Sunday.
you might even get me to start watching NASCAR.
Well, at least watch it this Sunday, man. I like it. Oh man, shout out to Pete with the $10 donation. I don't know what's going on in the thing, but yeah, I appreciate that. Look, every dollar helps right now. So let me tell y'all. So yeah, I appreciate that. Dravius with the $2 donation. Look, y'all okay? Y'all want a challenge? I bet 5 more people don't donate. I bet 5 more people don't donate. We're gonna go back to the old school days. I bet 5 more people don't donate. Go ahead, Lance. Floor is yours.
It's just going to be real quick. For me to really start trusting Tua more is he's got to throw that long ball for the rest of the season. It's that simple, and start connecting. That's my biggest peeve on him. You know, like I said, but I don't know if that's the coaching or they're just not giving him it. But he's got to show that he could throw that long ball, because if he can't throw that long ball, we're not winning the Super Bowls, because you need to throw those long balls and connect on them. And
especially in stride, right? Like especially like out of the pocket.
especially out of the pocket. And if not, we need a beast of a running back. It's one of the two.
Hey, look, I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at the way you feel there. All right, man. Look, any words for the fellow truckers in trucking life?
Keep it between the lines.
Lance, bro, I love that you're starting to come on more often. You're a big part of the morning show now. Keep on coming on. And if you know any other fellow Dolphins fans, let me know that are truckers, because we're gonna do this trucking show. It's gonna happen.
Sounds good to me.
All right, y'all be good, guys. I'll talk to you.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, Dravius with the $5 donation. I see. That's 5. I said 5, so 4 more. 4 more people. Who else? Who else want to get in on this? Hey, I do want to say thank you very much for everything today. I am super excited about Tail Greeter. Shout out to Tail Greeter again. Miami Sports Music's going to be on a NASCAR. That's freaking insane to me. You guys have no idea how just crazy that sounds. But I am super excited. It'll be at Kansas Motor Speedway this weekend. And I am just really, really excited about it. Okay, all right, Pete. Watson, Miami is slow and short. Watson, Dolphin, Shaw, get with it. Dolphin, Don, rip up the Dirty Birds, Tua. Okay, 2 more. 2 more, people. Let's go. Y'all putting in work this morning. Y'all putting in some work. I like it. I bet y'all can't get 2 more. What are the top 2 donations? $10? I bet don't nobody donate 11. I bet don't nobody donate 11. I'm just saying. Yeah, so y'all arguing hard in the chat box. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Donate instead of arguing so much. All right, look, what else? I want to remind everybody, Fire and Ice podcast. I don't know if it's coming back tonight, but live every Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m. It's been off for the last couple of weeks, but Angel's going to come back on. Don't worry about it. He's coming back. I want to remind y'all, if y'all forgot to listen to last night's amazing podcast, Hellfins podcast, a Spanish-speaking podcast only, make sure you guys go check out Hellfins, Armando, and the guys, Chochos and Paris. I love all those guys. Absolutely amazing. And then the Tail Greeter pregame show. We're going to do stuff big today. There we go. There we go. One more. There we go. One more. $5 from Maximus Flame. Let's go. That was 4. Need one more. Anybody going to beat that $10 donation today? Just saying. Yeah, so look, Tail Greeter pregame show. We're going to be with Tail Greeter. So I will be in Kansas City. I will be in Kansas City Saturday and Sunday. And I'm not sure exactly how the setup's going to be, but I will. Look, you're going to get content both days. So just be on the lookout for it. I fly into Kansas City late Friday night, and I'll probably have everything figured out. Just have your channel, the notifications bell turned on for Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Saturday we'll be doing a lot of stuff because it'll be the Xfinity race and the truck race, and we'll be doing a lot of stuff those 2 days. And then Sunday, I'm probably going to have to do a short pregame show. I'm not exactly sure how that setup's going to be yet, but once I get that in, expect a lot of stuff. And if you follow Miami Sports Music all weekend long on social media, we are going to do Instagram and Twitter and Facebook hits all weekend long on social media from NASCAR in Kansas City. So it's going to be just a good time. Even if you're not a NASCAR fan, it'll be fun to watch. So just make sure you're following all the brands that we have, okay? So make sure you guys are set up for Miami Sports Music on Facebook and Twitter, at Miami Sports Music. That's Facebook and Instagram. And then on Twitter, it's at MIA Sports Music. Okay? So one more time, Facebook, Instagram, at Miami Sports Music. Twitter, at MIA Sports Music. And then obviously follow me on social media at Stephen D. SKPL. At Stephen D. SKPL. Follow me all weekend long. All right, we got 4. We didn't get that 5th donation. That's all right. Y'all guys did a great job today. Again, thank you very much for donating to the channel. It was absolutely awesome and amazing day that you guys had. And honestly, I would not be on a NASCAR without y'all. So thank you for retweeting and using the hashtags. And y'all the best fans in the world. There's no other way to put it than that. So thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Super excited about it. And, I will see you all here real soon. I'm just doing something real quick for you guys. Where's it at? Where is it at? All right, edit. Here we go. If you guys want to donate and not use the YouTube Live Super Chat, you guys can use PayPal or Cash App. And I'm putting that in the link right now. Okay? So there it is. If you guys would like to donate to the channel not using the YouTube Live Super Chat, you guys want to use PayPal or Cash App, you guys can do it right here. Those are the links to PayPal and Cash App. You guys can go ahead and set that up too. So make sure you guys do that. It's going to be good times. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a fun show. What is tomorrow? Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. Okay? So starting tomorrow, we'll have Throwback Thursday, all time versus the Atlanta Falcons. Dwayne D. Dub will be hanging out with me as he does for every Throwback Thursday. So it will be a fun show. Throwback Thursday, all time versus the Falcons. Atlanta, Miami, good times. It'll be good stuff. All right? So come hang out with me tomorrow for Throwback Thursday, and we'll have fun. We will have some fun. All right? Y'all be good. Fins up. Love y'all. Peace.